Hello, hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm feeling a little messy today. And when I feel messy, I feel petty. And since this little tidbit that I am going to share with you all is something that was uploaded by one of Meghan's very own Sussex squatty who posted this, I just had to grab it. I made sure that I screen recorded it and I made sure that I could bring it here and share it with you all because this is a lie that I have never heard Meghan Markle say until I saw this interview that she did while she was trying to reel in Harry. So when Meghan had started to try and get her claws into Harry, we know she hired a PR agency to make her appear like a feminist, like a humanitarian. She wanted to be someone of like caring nature for those of lesser means. And yet, well, we have seen the real Meghan Markle. Faith, you ask, any truth to that Meghan and Harry sold a Princess Diana dress to Ukraine? That is absolutely false. That Princess Diana dress was sold in an auction way back in the day, and all of the money from that auction was given to, I think it was an AIDS charity or something like that. But that is complete BS. That is not true at all. Yeah, I saw that today on Twitter from that person named Concerned Citizen, and sometimes they write some fluff pieces just to get engagement, but no, not true at all. Not at all. But then, yeah, I don't believe it. Where would Harry get his hands on Diana's dress? It's on X. I know it's on X, and I don't believe it one bit, but that's just my opinion. Now, let me talk to you guys about this because this is hilarious to me. Isn't that dress in a museum? Here, I'll show you guys. Princess Diana's revenge dress, right? So where is it? Let's see. Where's Princess Diana's dress? So Princess Diana's iconic revenge dress that she wore after Prince Charles admitted to infidelity is currently on display at the Museum of Style in Newbridge, County Kildare, Ireland, says Wikipedia. It was auctioned off in 1997 and purchased by a Scottish couple who used the funds to benefit charities. But now it is a key exhibit in the museum's display, Diana, a Fashion Legacy. So there you go. Not true at all. Hi, MeghansMole. Get well soon. Oh, I just had a little sneeze at the beginning there. I'm totally okay, but thank you, my dear. So let me show you guys this because this is the article said it was gifted to me. No, Meghan did not get anything of Diana's. I would not believe it at all. Prince William, from what I read a while back ago, Prince William made sure that Meghan Markle had nothing of Diana's, and I believe that. From everything from that aquamarine ring that she likes to flaunt and claim belongs to Diana. No, it doesn't. It's not even the same ring. It's a whole different cut. From the bracelet, the diamond bracelet she claims that she has belong to Diana's. No, it's not. The gold Cartier watch that she purchased herself, which is separate from the silver Cartier watch that she first purchased for herself, no, doesn't belong to Diana. Meghan doesn't have anything of Diana's. There we go. That's the end of that. Okay. I wanted to talk to you guys about this because I started laughing when I saw this clip. Like, we know Meghan Markle is a despicable individual who will lie about anything and everything. We all know that she is a perpetual pathological liar, and well, let me just say that people who are happy, people who are actually joyful in their life, never have to go around constantly telling people we are happy. Never would she tell, or never would a happy person need to constantly claim from the rooftops, I'm a happy person. I'm a happy individual. I live a happy life. You would just go about your day living your best life. Happy people don't need to announce that they're happy. It's those who are unhappy, who are constantly trying to put up a facade of happiness, who pretend that they are happy, who need to constantly exclaim it out loudly to the mountaintops that they are happy, are usually the most miserable people you will meet. 100%. And Meghan Markle having to claim that she is always happy tells you that she is not. Because how could you be happy with something that you are a constant, perpetual failure? Constant failure. I can't believe Time gave her the time of day on the stage. You know what? I actually see this entire moment of Meghan being on stage and being able to spout her nonsense about flower sprinkles and God knows what else. Like, how can you claim to be a successful businesswoman when you barely broken even on your sales? The amount that she spent on boxes put her into the red. And then on top of that, nothing has been restocked on the website. And then from there, I feel like Time and these organizations that invite Meghan to speak about herself and her non-achievements, don't you guys feel like these companies are trolling her at this point? That's how I feel. I feel like, look at Meghan. She's sitting on stage in a room full of people who actually accomplished something. I know that I'm not a big fan of Ryan Reynolds, but Ryan Reynolds built himself up and now has a PR company, his own liquor brand, everything, is a multimillionaire. You've got all these producers and actors who achieved something on their own, and yet Meghan Markle is sitting on stage giggling and laughing about her achievement of making flower sprinkles and discovering you could put them on everything. You guys cannot tell me that these folks are not trolling Meghan. You cannot tell me that these folks are not sitting there laughing about this woman and how pathetic she is. And the fact that she thinks discovering that you can sprinkle flower sprinkles on everything is like some sort of achievement for her. That's how I see it. That's how I actually see it. Like, Meghan is brought to these events and allowed to come and sit on stage to make an absolute fool of herself because these people are going to laugh at her because they're like, oh my God, you are such a loser. You think flower sprinkles is some sort of achievement? I mean, that's the way I saw it. That's the way I saw it completely. That's why I wasn't mad at her being there on the panel. That's why I really didn't care, because I was just like, you look like such a fool on that stage. You sound stupid because you don't know what you're talking about. And you just look stupid, like you're prancing around up there like you actually achieved something when really you haven't. Think about this. Meghan was invited to just basically spout a bunch of nonsense on stage at Time 100 when she did not even make the 2025 Time 100 list of the 100 most influential people. You cannot tell me that they didn't bring her there to like troll and like make fun of her. I find it funny. I really find it funny that Meghan cannot clue into this, that like you are being made a fool of. These people are laughing at you. They don't think you're anything special. They actually think you're quite stupid because you married a prince and here you are talking about flower sprinkles like there's some sort of achievement. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But besides that, I was telling you guys that Meghan is a liar, right? She loves to cosplay. Right now, she is like a little girl who's cosplaying in her mommy's closet, pretending like she is some special CEO when she really is nothing. As a business owner myself, I find Meghan Markle to be quite what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm quite offended because I know how hard it is to run a business. I know those nights when you are awake and I'm not thinking about that biodegradable packaging peanut. I'm thinking about how am I going to cover these bills for the cost of bringing these items over, the shipping, the containers. And now with the cost of trades and everything skyrocketing, you're wondering, oh, do I need to sell my farts in a jar to make some money like that girl did on online? I don't know. Sometimes I'm getting to that point, but Meghan Markle never has to worry about selling farts in a jar because she's married to an idiot prince. I'm absolutely ridiculous. But if someone like Meghan Markle, who will lie about the reality that she is living in, and we have seen Meghan Markle lie about how she claimed to have wanted to end her life. Myself, I don't believe Meghan Markle was pregnant. And I think that if you are someone who can easily lie about being pregnant, you can easily lie about faking a miscarriage, if you can easily lie about wanting to end your own life for sympathy, then what will you not lie about? Let me show you this, because this had me absolutely like my jaw was on the floor. So Meghan Markle, when she was trying to build up her reputation so that she could show Harry, oh, I'm a philanthropist, humanitarian who cares about people, when really I don't give a shit about, peasants or anyone. Meghan was pretending that she cared about the people in Rwanda. Remember, she went on a trip with World Vision. They sent her there so that she could basically, I don't know, like build a well. Apparently she raised enough money to build a well in Rwanda. And let me tell you, to build a well in Rwanda back in that time would have cost about $3,000 to $5,000. With inflation now, and back in then was 2016 when Meghan went to Rwanda, about then. If I'm wrong in the chat, let me know. But Meghan, we all know, used Rwanda as a backdrop, as a fashion thing to act like she was somebody special. Let me pull this up real quick. So here, I wanted to show you guys this because this got me like, what the hell? We know Meghan lies about everything, but to lie about something like this is absolutely ridiculous. Let me show you the clip. So Meghan Markle went and did like an interview with CTV AM Canada. I tried to look for the full clip so I could see the entire thing, and I cannot find it anywhere. But thanks to one of Meghan Markle's squatties, big clap for you, darling. Thank you for letting me see that Meghan Markle lies about sponsoring a child. Yeah, did you know about that? I bet you never heard that one. Meghan Markle lies and says that she has previously sponsored a child through World Vision Canada. Listen to this. Let me pull it back. And to those that are watching this on the replay, if I get a copyright, I might have to pull out this clip, but I will share it on my Twitter account later so you guys can see it also. And I'll put the link in the description box below. But let's hope that CTV AM doesn't copyright strike me. This is all fair use, by the way.
Around the world, and we're very fortunate to have her here in studio with me on today, which is World Water Day.
That's right. Good
Great
morning.
to have you here.
Good to be here. Thank you.
You know, you go to
Hold on, I got to stop here for a second because her skin, compare it from then to what she looks like now, and it looks like she has not only stopped dressing in a presentable manner, at least her clothes fit her properly, her makeup looked nice, her hair looked good. She now dresses like a disheveled, manic, crazy person. No offense to anyone who's manic out there. But how do you marry a prince and like juggle everything backwards? I thought when you marry a prince, you're supposed to level up. Meghan definitely leveled down, and yeah, she aged about 50 years. It's crazy. But watch this.
You know, you go to a place like Rwanda, you see this firsthand, and you realize just what is at stake for these people, not having access to clean drinking water, something in North America, we all take for granted.
Completely. And I think that's part of, the consciousness that we're trying to talk about today is the little things that we do in our day to day. You forget about it when you're brushing your teeth and maybe you let the faucet run or, take a longer shower. All those little creature comforts that we don't realize is so sacred to these people who don't have access to it.
You notice how she hasn't changed since this time, 2016? Have you noticed that she has not evolved one bit as a person? She hasn't grown. She hasn't matured. The way that she speaks, I know you can't stand her voice. I'm sorry. We'll get through this quick because I'm going to get to her lie is coming right up. But she always, nothing has changed about her. She hasn't grown.
And for me, the biggest takeaway is that it's not just about health and wellness, but, young women are walking hours a day to try to source clean water. That keeps them from getting an education. It keeps them out of school. So, the access to clean water affects so much more than we think about in our day to day.
Why did you want to get involved in this project, this specific project?
This specific project I was drawn to because World Vision is an organization I've been connected to. I had sponsored a child from them years ago. So
What? You what? You what? What? Hold on. Let me hear this again. Let me remind you guys that this connection with World Vision was set up through her PR agent at the time, okay? It wasn't something she was drawn to. It wasn't something she was interested in before. It wasn't something that she was involved in. It was something that her PR agent had set up for her. But let's hear that again. What did she say?
Because World Vision is an organization I've been connected to. I had sponsored a child from them years ago, so I was really aware of the good work they were doing.
You sponsored a child from World Vision years ago. Isn't it funny how Meghan never wrote about that in her TIG blog? Isn't it interesting how there is no mention of it at all, anywhere? And it just goes to, what it made me think of? It made me think of how her and Harry are totally perfect for each other, because it reminded me of Harry going down to Botswana, setting up taking over Sentabale, and when he was holding on to that little baby girl and promised to take care of her and pay her bills and take care of her schooling, but never did. Harry and Meghan are the type that would lie about helping people out for charity just to make themselves look good, because they don't care about helping people out. They don't care about wanting to actually enrich those who have less means than them. They don't care about that. They are the type, Harry and Meghan are the type that like to go down there, look like saviors, and then be like, oh, look, I'm helping them out. And then you forget about them forever. Maybe she pledged instead of sponsoring. It's just wild to me. And again, I must thank a Sussex squatty, I'm not going to say who it was, for sharing that clip. That was amazing. Thank you for sharing that. But still, this just shows how manic this woman is. She is constantly lying. I swear, the only time Meghan Markle was honest about herself was when she called herself a fraud. But besides that, everything else has been a lie. They are victims. Nobody else knows how hard it is for poor Meghan has. I know, right? Nobody knows how hard it is to live in a massive home, to have everything paid for by King Charles, to have everything handled for by the royal family, to have it all made. Meghan Markle, if she never got her claws into Harry, you think she would have ever had a multi-million-pound wedding? Never. Never at all. She claimed Caucasian until H. Now she's all Ragland. And she doesn't even like Ragland. You see how she doesn't even bring Ragland's side of the family around? She doesn't bring any one of her aunts or anything around? Nothing. Meghan Markle doesn't like Black people. Meghan Markle only will stand around a Black person if she knows you have at least multi-millions in the bank. Terrible. This just shows who she is. Meghan has always been a liar. She's never been honest. She has lied about everything. Meghan never sponsored a child from World Vision Canada previously. Never. Let me share that with you again. Let's share this bold-faced lie again.
In this project, this specific project.
This specific project I was drawn to because World Vision is an organization I've been connected to. I had sponsored a child from them years ago, so I was really aware of the good work they were doing.
Sure. The only reason you were aware of World Vision was when you wanted to drop your panties for Harry and get him between your legs. Besides that, we all know how you feel about those who have less than you. Meghan Markle truly is a ding-dong, and this ding-dong managed to land the lowest hanging fruit of the royal family that nobody wanted to be with. The emotionally stunted moron that at the age of 36, who has ever heard of a prince still single at 36? An idiot like Harry, because nobody wanted him. They all knew how much of a weirdo he was. Yes, ding dong for sure. Ding dong is one of my favorite words. Truly a ding dong. Truly a ding dong. And I just wanted to bring this video out and just show you guys that, look, Meghan has gone through her entire life constantly making up lies. Exactly, Mike. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Do. Sorry, I probably broke some windows there, ruined your ears. I should have sent out a warning before that. But Meghan truly is, she's a liar. And you know, what was funny is that I need to make a video on this for you guys a little bit later because Meghan is in New York with Harry. Let's just touch base on this real quick. And Harry, let me show this to you guys. Let me show this to you guys because this is absolutely pathetic. You know, Harry was complaining about being William's spare. He was complaining about being in William's shadow all the time. And now look, he just gets pushed to the background while Meghan always has her moment, while people have their backs towards the camera so Meghan can have her face looking like she is hugging them all, like she's done something special for them. Let me just say that what is it about Meghan Markle? What has she achieved to be going around and hugging people like she is saving the world? I would be so embarrassed to have a woman who is known for giving blowjobs on 90210, getting banged against filing cabinets on suits, being the one to use men to get where she needs to climb the greasy social climbing ladder. Like, this woman is a raggedy trollop. I would be embarrassed. Why are you hugging these people? What are you doing? This is the woman who says, oh, children should not be online because it is not safe. You are literally online liking people's things on Instagram, you trollop, you lying scallywag, you raggedy trollop harlot. I don't know what else to say. I don't know. She just wants money. She definitely does. Because what she does is that she goes to these events, she makes it seem like Archewell is connected to them, and then she wants to apply for government grants and handouts. Like, look, we are helping being social crusaders. Look at Harry standing at the back like the little bitch-made pussy he is now. Pardon my French, my friends. Harry, I wonder if he's standing back there and wishing he was in William's shadow. Because you know what? At the end of the day, William never made Harry stand in the background and treated him the way Meghan is. Harry basically looks like he is one of the security guards. He looks like he is, let's just say he's been trained like the good little bitch he has become. How pitiful, how pathetic. You gave up everything so this woman who absolutely contributes nothing to society, who's been nothing but a leech, who does nothing but gobble her way to the top of the line, you are standing there like her little bitch made man, and she is going around hugging these people like she is saving the world. My God, what? When did the bar get placed so low? When? When? And he keeps bragging about her. Yeah, he's an idiot. He is an idiot. He brings this all to himself. He definitely brings this all to himself. He is a little pussy now. Look at this. You married a raggedy trollop. You married the Soho House hooker. You married the Soho House prostitute who gave it up to multiple other people. And your friends even told you not to marry her because they knew of what she was doing. Yet you married the escort. You brought the escort home who now wants to pretend that she is someone special and curing the world. Look at Meghan Markle going around and hugging people. I would not want this gross, raggedy scallywag to put her hands on me. What have you achieved? What have you accomplished? What have you done? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And here Harry is standing in the back like the good little sackless bitch that he is. He's gotten his testicles removed and standing there waiting for Meghan to have his moment. What an absolute fool. What a loser. You know what's funny too? You know what's funny is that in this photo, Harry is wearing the same blue suit that he wore from their appearance earlier when he escorted Meghan like the good little bodyguard he is to this event, right? He had on the little blue suit. Let me show you guys here. This is absolutely hilarious. Harry, this is how much Meghan gives a shit about you, which is absolutely -0. Okay. Look at Harry. We have seen this blue suit worn how many times? We have seen Harry wear this blue suit in Colombia. We've seen him wear this blue suit to his court cases. We've seen him wear this blue suit in Nigeria. We've seen him in this blue suit in the UK. While this pathetic, sackless, detesticled man is wearing the same clothes over and over. I bet you he's wearing the same undergarments too, and they probably have holes in them and everything. While he wears the same crap, his wife is swanning around in hideously outfitted $6,000 outfits and brand new coats. Every time we see Meghan make an appearance, even if it's in the same day, she will make 2 or 3 clothing changes. We will see him wearing the same suit, but just change his undershirt, maybe go from a blue to a white one. And then she's wearing something different. You pathetic idiot. You have given up everything for this moron, for this woman who doesn't even respect you at all. Nothing. She doesn't care about you. This is so funny. Like, look, poor Harry. It's the only moment I said here in this tweet that for a split second, Harry grew a pair and remembered that he was the blood royal who should be walking ahead. And then I remembered, no, Meghan used him as a security shield because why is their bodyguard walking behind Meghan when he should be out in front, taking care of his clients? Instead, he's walking behind Meghan, shielding Meghan's behind. And she pushes forward the blood royal. If someone was on a roof somewhere, Harry is wide open, right? But no, they got to worry about Meghan. And then, of course, Meghan quickly put her in his place when she pushed forward and she made sure to push him back. And she was like, no, no, you stupid fool. Get back behind me. I'm supposed to be in front of you. You can even see their bodyguards start to grab Harry's arms like he even knows, come on, son. You're behind her. You are the pussy now. You have no meaning to her. You are now her bitch. Oh, Harry, you stupid fool. But you know what? You deserve everything. He deserves everything. Those pants are dangerous and they're disgusting. Can I just say that? It is absolutely foul. You know how disgusting the concrete in New York is? You know how absolutely gnarly it is? Let me show you guys here because I had to point this out on my Twitter page here, okay? Because I had to, I blame myself for being so observant. But you see these red circles that I've drawn here around these brown marks? That's doo-doo, my friends. That's doo-doo on the sidewalk that Meghan's pants are all over. You know how many people spit and caca all over that concrete in New York? It's the same as LA now. The other day I was walking down the road and there was a pile of human caca on the road with a needle beside it. I was like, whoa, golly. But yeah, that's caca. I'd be burning those pants if I was Meghan Markle, but knowing her, she'd probably send it back to the I don't know, the designer. If I was Ralph Lauren, I would pay Meghan Markle like $5,000 to never wear my clothes again. Don't ever wear my stuff again. You look absolutely crazy. And then I also wanted to show you guys before I run here, the woman that Meghan jumped out of the car and ignored Harry completely and hugged, you see here, is the same woman that they had on their trip in Colombia and in Nigeria, where she was pushing people out of Meghan's way to get out of the way. The Duchess is coming. You must move. But yeah, so I just wanted to let you know that was not a fan. That was not someone who was waiting for them. That was someone that they knew that Meghan jumped out and hugged like she didn't know them. So I just wanted you guys to know. Meghan always looks like caca. I don't know why she dresses like absolute caca. Like, do you not own a mirror? Do you literally look at yourself and go, yeah, I look like a pile of crumpled beige doo-doo that's been dried out in the sun and it looks petrified and I look great. Let's go. Yikes. But seriously, when Meghan is invited to these panels, guys, I really think at this point they're just trolling her, that they're just bringing her there for entertainment. Is that woman her assistant? She's the assistant that like helps them during their like travels or when they go places like to these events. She's always there. I don't know if she works with them in California also, but she is always at their New York events. She was with them like you see here in Nigeria. It was crazy. Remember, she pushed a whole bunch of military men out of the way and we're telling them, can you go stand over there because they are coming? Like, get lost. I'd be like, I stand wherever I want. They can go around. What are you going to do? Heffa. But that's just me. Anyways, I thought I'd just jump on here and we talk about Meghan's other lie about sponsoring a child, which she never did. So let me just share it with you guys again, just in case for those of you who came in late, who are just jumping in. Meghan Markle once claimed that she sponsored a child when she never did.
This specific project.
This specific project I was drawn to because World Vision is an organization I've been connected to. I had sponsored a child from them years ago, so I was really aware of the good work they were doing.
You lying Soho House turd bucket. You did not ever sponsor a child for World Vision Canada, nothing. Where's Katie? Katie is at an event with her family, so she is having family time, which is awesome. But anyways, I better get going because I really want to make a video on Harry being Meghan's bitch now. I have a feeling with how petty and spicy I am today, I think it might be a good one, and I really want to get into it while I have the time. But anyways, you guys, let's see what you guys are saying, and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. Molly, not her voice. Really? I don't know. Mole, I think she's trying to do a Hillary pantsuit and have that be her thing. Well, she needs to change it because on her little 5'3" frame, it overwhelms her. It takes over. It does not look good on her at all. She doesn't even sponsor her own kids. Even if she has kids, who knows? I believe she has an arch-official, but poor child is never let out of his box to come out and see the light of day. But feel sorry for those kids. But hey, before you guys go, I wanted to mention this, okay? Really quick. I got a good idea here that I'm setting up that I really want you guys to have the heads up about it first. So you guys know about this site, Montecito Minimalist, right? This individual on the St. Meghan Markle Reddit community started this page where they're selling amazing items like candle that is called Smells Like Todger and Night Cream, or another one that's called Smells Like a Spare Prince, another one that says Smells Like Burnt Bridges and Backpedaling. So they make a lot of amazing, awesome things. And at first, I was fed some crappy information and was told that this belonged to a Sussex squatty. And then I found out it was actually a sinner named Kiwi on the St. Meghan Markle Reddit community who started this page for fun, but is now picking up steam. I reached out to them because I wanted to order some things for them. And I was thinking, would you guys be interested in like a little giveaway, just so as a way to support this new budding business and the fact that I would really love to stick it to Markle. And personally, I love supporting other women without any strings attached. That is a main thing to me. Hell, this is a new business you're starting, and I think you guys would like this. So I was thinking about ordering a couple things. I was going to order some candles, and I think I should do my very first giveaway. So I thought I would let you guys know about that. I'm going to set it up and make sure that you are tuned in or paying attention to my YouTube community page, and I'll give you guys more details about it, and I will let you guys know. I am not taking a cut of anything. I'm paying for the products out of my own pockets. Kiwi did offer like a percentage. I said, no, you keep it. It's all good, girl. Let's just see you succeed and have a good time. But I would like you guys to follow them. They are on Twitter. They are on Instagram. Let them know that I have sent you her way. And then I'm going to order maybe like a handful of items. Today is Thursday. By tomorrow, I'll put through the order. And then by next week, I should have an idea of how I'm going to set up like this giveaway and then all the details from there. And then it should be fun. I'm so excited. I saw all these items and I was like, God, this will be so cool. And then I saw some individuals commenting that they would like to get some items also. But I understand with like the economy and everything that's going on, some things are too pricey or the shipping. So let me get you guys a gift and we can have some fun here. I love this mat. I think I need this mat for myself. Leave your entitlement and your title at the door. Hilarious. Like, I absolutely love it for this individual. I can't believe that this is amazing for them. Like, I am so happy for someone else. Like, I am more, I can't believe how excited I am, and it's not even my site. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get going. I'm going to make a list of things to order. I think I'm going to probably order like 3 or 4 candles to use as a giveaway, or maybe 2 candles and a tumbler. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below of this video, like down below, what you guys think. I think some of the coffee tumblers are amazing. I think some of like the candles would be amazing. Let me know if you want like the full-size ones or if I should just get like the little tin candles. You guys let me know, give me some ideas, and then I'll put through the order for it tomorrow. And then we'll go from there depending on when I receive the items. And then we can go from there. And then I will set up like a separate email account for giveaways. So then you can contact me through there if I picked your name. Okay, guys? But yeah, she sent it to me in the mail. That's awesome. That's awesome. But anyways, guys, I better get going. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, mods, for taking the time out of your day to moderate the chat. Thank you, chat, for being the most amazing chat ever. But yeah, check out our website. The website is montecitominimalist.com. I will update the description tab of this video once I end this stream to include a link to their channel. And yeah, go follow them. Tell them Mole sent you her way and that you can't wait. You'll be excited for the giveaway that I'm going to set up with their products. And we will have fun because this is all about supporting one another with zero without any strings attached, right? I love supporting other people and not expecting anything back. Even if they like offer it, no girl, it's all good. I'll just take the karma points. Thank you. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you guys think of the lie that Meghan Markle sponsored a child? I mean, personally, myself, I think if you can lie about something like sponsoring a child, having a miscarriage, what is there that you won't lie about? It makes me absolutely side-eye everything that comes out of that raggedy trollop's mouth that that orifice that she calls a mouth, let's be honest. But anyways, guys, I better get out of here. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much. I hope you all have a good one, and I will catch you in the next video. Toodaloo, my darlings. Bye.